Hello, let's give it a try. This was the original question, and let's have a look at the real problem here. It seems to be a pyramidal shape and the stair should follow it. Okay, what's the problem? Let's have a look at it. I put in a pyramid. Okay, where do I find it? Here in the object library, and I make it bigger. Okay, so that I had about 2 meters on the side. In 3D I can take it and make it much higher. Right click, level, I give it high enough, 20 meters. So if I have a look at this with a section view or a side view, you get something like this, obviously. And if I make a help construction, if I say I have 15 centimeters and 32 to get to 62, 63 centimeters step measure. This was too wide. Once again, point 32. I get something like this rising line. I just prolong it to here. Don't need that anymore. And I can now project it to the other side. The same to this. Project it to the other side. Project it to the other side, and so on. That should be enough, I think. So if I make some morph lines with this rising line, I can find these morph lines here, morph, later in 3D. Here they are. So if I take that and put it to here, it's obviously in front of it because it's parallel to the ground, but this edge goes a little to the inner one. So I have to look if I can find an edge. I can't find. So maybe I should do this to a morph. Convert it to a morph. Okay. So that I can find this line. Now I can find it. So the next one on the y-axis, and okay, the next one exactly on the y-axis, and turn it to this. The next one exactly on the y-axis and on the this x, and also. So now I have these lines here. I should see them in the ground floor too. This is the first, the second, and so on. If I give it, I turn it from here to here. I do it with all them. Apple from here to here. These two turn around from here to here. This one turn around from here to here. I get something like this riser line, which I can follow with a stair. So which stair? I take on. I tell the stair that I want turned steps. Which way? There are many possible constructions. I also always want 2 steps to turn. Then I don't connect it to the next level. I tell it to take just 15 centimeters and 32, so that it has to take exact these measures. Don't need this, don't add that. So other things, the running line, the walking line, okay, 50 centimeters from the inner. Okay, and it should not be nearer than maybe 10 centimeters. Okay, 10 centimeters. So let's give it a try. If I start here, I take the next point, 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 and so on. So it should turn, but I don't have the exact rising, I think. Because my line is a little lower. It's much too high, of course. Don't need 20 meters and maybe 5 meters, something like this. It's nearer now. So I would have to calculate the height I would have to go. In Austria, we would have to stop the stair after 20 steps and make a little platform and then begin again. So a stair with no platforms after 20 steps is not allowed here, but it's just for the how to think of it. It does obviously it's getting nearer, but it's not really there, but it's getting better. So it doesn't take that. That's a problem. A little one. Yeah, it doesn't change much. Let's make it broader, 2 meters. It's more interesting. Okay. So if I give this to 0, it doesn't take it. It should change a little bit because no, it doesn't do this. Okay, I would have to calculate the rising of the stairs much better, I think. And these lines are too flat for this stair. What can I do? I do have 32, 15, 15. No. It's calculating the stair once again and again. No. So the real rising of this is not straight. I think that's the problem. I should have looked on the exact point here to give this up. Here it's more easy. But it's still not high enough. Take it away a little. So I would have to start here. I would have to start on this point to that point where it really is then. Here it's much higher. This is higher again, and so I could get the real points. Of course, it's not an easy task so far. Really not. Okay. Yeah, it was a try. I hope you can think of it by yourself with this thoughts I gave you, and maybe some things in my mind in the future for a solution for that, but not now. Okay, greetings from Austria.